Hey everybody, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Welcome to your December wine clubs. I'm super excited to be bringing you your last wine clubs of 2021 and super excited about the wines that we've got here for you. And the first one I'm going to start with today is one that I don't actually have a bottle of, but I do have a picture, and I know this is backwards on your video, but it's Goru Gold. Okay, I've got this winery in particular. I've got one bottle in the Fab Finds Club and one bottle in this. They make great stuff. This is from Spain. You guys, it's a great brand with great wines. And I just wanted to make sure we got them in for our wine club this month because they're super outstanding. I kind of stumbled upon this brand. It's from the Jumilla region in Spain. And it's a small region by the Mediterranean Sea in the southeastern part of Spain, known for high quality fruit, very high quality fruit. They are known for the Monastral grape. You may have heard of Mourvedre, which is part of, like, if you have a GSM, Grenache Syrah Mourvedre. Mourvedre in Spain is called Monastral, and Monastral is the major component of this blend from this particular region in Spain. Mourvedre has a lot of black fruit, a lot of black pepper. It can be smoky. It can have cocoa and tobacco sort of notes. And it has a relatively high tannin level too. But the tannins in this wine in particular are very smooth and sweet, so it's not going to be super drying. And actually this Goru Gold is just really great for the price. So that's why we had to get it in there. But it's actually a blend of this Monastral, primarily Monastral, and Cabernet and Syrah. So a lot of black fruit, a lot of blue fruit from the Syrah. You get some baking spice notes from the Syrah. And you have that nice tannic backbone from the Monastral and the Cabernet, but it's really nice and ripe. So not drying, not off-putting, very nice, versatile wine, good on its own, good with food. You're gonna get that black fruit. You're gonna get a lot of those smoky notes in this, juicy and ripe, nice sweet tannins. Gonna pair well with roasted and smoked meats really well because of that smokiness from the Monastral. Or a smoked salmon, roasted eggplant, something like that, blue cheese. It's pretty versatile, but it's gonna go well with some of those more pungent flavors because it has those in the wine. It's not gonna the food's not gonna overpower the wine. It can match it. So that's a really good find that we got for you guys this month. So I really would like to know how you like it. Okay, we haven't put in, I don't know if we put any Spanish wines in wine club yet, so this will be a first. Okay, second will be a Cabernet Sauvignon from California because, you know, it is Christmas. You're probably gonna have a lot of crowds around and everybody likes a good California Cabernet. So we brought in a new one. Again, great value for the price. It's California appellated, and what that means is the fruit can come from anywhere around California. And this is a 2020 vintage. Let me make sure I'm telling the truth on that. Yes, 2020 vintage. And if you remember, that was a fire year, right? So they're having to go all over California to source grapes that weren't affected by the smoke or the fires. And so other than that, 2020 was a pretty decent year for growing. So there was some good fruit out there, but you have to maybe look around a little bit further to find it. So Freelander here came up with a really great Cabernet blend of different appellations within California. And you've got this really nice, food-friendly, versatile wine, crowd pleaser. And it's gonna have the typical Cabernet, black fruit, cassis. It's gonna be nice and full-bodied. It's gonna be nice and round and plush. There's not gonna be any sharp edges or really drying sensations from this wine. It's gonna go with a lot of things. You know, Cabernet always goes well with grilled meats, but it's gonna pair with a lot of different things, a variety of cheeses, just because it is such a approachable wine, I should say. All right, so that's your Freelander, and let me show you the bottle because I didn't do that yet. I know it's backwards. That is Freelander. And then the third one, we're going back over to Europe. We're gonna do a Sangiovese. This is called Sasso Regale from Tenuta in Tuscany. This is the Tuscan Sangiovese 2018. Sangiovese is when I think Sangiovese, I think cherry, red fruit, definitely. A lot of Italian wines, actually, I get that from. High acid, it's gonna have a bright red color. Morello cherry is what it's likened to. It can also have some herbal notes, some leather, and some pepper. Okay, so that's kind of how I would describe Sangiovese generally. Tenuta, where this in particular is grown in Tuscany, you've got a Mediterranean climate, so it's warm and dry, it's pretty mild, and that's perfect for the Sangiovese grape, which is what's in this bottle. It's also the same grape that's used in Chianti. It's just grown, Chianti is in a very specific region. And because of the wet climate and the conditions there, it takes on a little bit different flavors there. But so this one is a little bit, I would say, lighter as compared to a Chianti, and it goes really, really well with Italian food because of the high acidity. Pairs really well with pasta dishes. It can pair well with charcuterie, with aged cheeses, and that higher acidity makes it pair really well with food, especially if it's a fattier food or even salty food. It can help cut some of that acid, and it helps smooth out and round out the wine. So really nice though. This is a super nice little Sangiovese. Tenuta, the wild boar here on the label, that is on there because of the wild boars that roam around on their land. They've got 94 acres of vineyard, and it's surrounded by just wild forest around there. Everything's organically done at this winery. They ferment in stainless steel to preserve the fruit flavors, and then they age it in large oak barrels. So I'm not talking about your typical oak barrel. I'm talking 4 or 5 times the size of that oak barrel. That's what they're putting it in for a very short period of time. And that helps soften the wine a little bit, gives it some air, and it preserves that fruit flavor so that it's nice and bright. They want that bright cherry to come through, and that acidity helps with that. So again, you're gonna pair this with Italian dishes, maybe some smoked meats or charcuterie, smoked spices like a smoked paprika. If you were adding that into a dish that you were making, it would pair well with this. And then of course, if you wanted to do a steak or a bolognese sauce, that'd be perfect as well with this wine. So that is your 3 wines for December, and hopefully you enjoy them. And if you want more of them, please come to the store, get them before your holiday gatherings. These are perfect for the crowds, right? Perfect gathering type of wines because they're so versatile. Their price is great. They're food friendly. They can go with just about anything. So these are going to be great wines for you to share with people as you're thinking about your holiday, gatherings and things like that. So we hope you guys had a wonderful 2021 and that you're having a wonderful holiday season and a safe one. And we really just want to thank you for your support this year. We really appreciate it. It's been a tough 2 years, and our business has been very fortunate, and it's because of people like you that sustain us and help us grow actually through a pandemic, which is pretty extraordinary. So we really do want to thank you, and we wish you a very blessed and happy and prosperous 2022. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next year.